Hi guys, this is Sliver here, and in this video we're going to go through every possible source for Mythic Unique Items in Diablo 4 Season 7 in order for you to have the knowledge to make an informed decision on which type of farm do you want to do to get your Mythic Unique Items. Let's go. Number 1. Any random monster. Even though there is a small chance of receiving a Mythic Unique item from any mob in the game, this chance is so extremely small it's not even worth mentioning. Yes, you might get extremely lucky and receive a Mythic Unique from just a random mob, however, you cannot farm for this and especially not count on this happening. Number 2. Gambling. Even though it is technically possible to receive a Mythic Unique items through gambling, so spending your murmuring obols at the Purveyor of Curiosities, the chance for this happening is extremely small and therefore not worth farming for. Yes, you might get extremely lucky by spending your murmuring obols trying to get a unique item or trying to get a legendary, and then accidentally you might get a Mythic Unique. But in general, this way of getting a Mythic Unique is extremely inefficient and not worth farming. Number 3. Crafting Mythic Unique Items. You can craft Mythic Uniques using Resplendent Sparks, and you can specifically craft a Mythic Unique items that you want using Resplendent Sparks plus a lot of extra runes. In general, this second option isn't worth it because of the rarity of the runes, so I recommend crafting random Mythic Unique items which cost only 2 Resplendent Sparks. Where can you get the spark? Well, if you have an existing Mythic Unique item, you can salvage it at the blacksmith and get the spark, or you can complete the seasonal reputation and at the end of that you will get a cache that contains a Resplendent Spark. This is repeatable on multiple characters. So in general, crafting Mythic Uniques is a decent way of receiving them. However, it generally requires a lot of farming, and I would say that there are better ways of obtaining these items. Number 4. The Kurast Undercity. A special form of the Kurast Undercity can be opened if you have Tributes of Ascendance. So if you get a Tribute of Ascendance and go through the corresponding Kurast Undercity, then you will have a high chance of receiving a Mythic Unique item at the end. So how do you get these Tributes of Ascendance? One type, which is less farmable, drops from word bosses, and the other type, which is more easily farmable, comes from Whisper Caches. And considering Whisper Caches have been buffed significantly this season, I would say that this should be a very good way of farming Mythic Uniques this season. So to recap, if you want to farm Mythic Uniques with this method, you should farm Whisper Caches, open them, get Tributes of Ascendance, use those at the Kurast Undercity, go through the Kurast Undercity, and at the end you will have a high chance of getting a Mythic Unique item. Number 5. Uber Bosses. Traditionally, Uber Bosses have always been the best source for finding Mythic Unique items in Diablo 4. So farming them is quite straightforward. You should look for the summoning materials, then find a party of 4 and do a rotation on one of the Uber Bosses. In general, starting in Vessel of Hatred, Duriel and Andariel have a higher chance of dropping Mythic Uniques than the other bosses, so these two will be your main source for Mythic Unique items. Make sure to farm these bosses on the highest possible difficulty that you can kill them, because difficulty also increases the drop chance. And that's it. These are the main sources for getting Mythic Unique items in Season 7 of Diablo 4. Let me know in the comments which method will you use to obtain your Mythic Uniques. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Thanks!